Actor Rainn Wilson, best known for playing Dwight in The Office, recently accused The Last of Us, an incredibly popular HBO show, of having an anti-Christian bias. Now, he himself is not Christian, but here's what he says. I do think there's an anti-Christian bias in Hollywood. As soon as the David character in Last of Us started reading from the Bible, I knew he was going to be a horrific villain. Could there be a Bible reading preacher on a show who's actually loving and kind? But that was far from all he said. He also wrote 2 days later, here's a couple of funny things about the anti-Christian bias in Hollywood. My opinion tweet was picked up as front page news by Fox News. Talk about bias, an organization created as a corporate shill to create divisions solely for profit based on culture war outrage. Print that. I don't think they did. I don't think they printed that. There were more tweets, including where he clarified, made sure that people knew. Also, I'm not even a Christian. Okay, I'll get to the rest of his tweets in a moment. But do you think he's right? Does he have a point?
Yeah, I kind of agree. I mean, it'd be cool to see, because it's true. There are a lot of people who are Christian who their version of Christianity includes a lot of stuff that we talk about, that me and you talk about and that we believe, that's how that's the lens through which they view their religion. And that's definitely not portrayed, in at least mainstream movies and stuff. And yeah, I don't know, maybe he's right. Maybe that making the religion, I don't think it's in every movie. I think there are really, kind of layered, good, well-written characters that are religious, that are Christian, that are good, decent, good character. They exist. But right. It'd be. I think he's kind of right. I kind of can get on board. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting argument. I mean, I haven't really thought too deeply about it, but it is interesting that he is. I should note, things aren't all that bad for Christians in Hollywood. So Jesus Revolution, a film about Pastor Chuck Smith, played by Kelsey Grammer of Frasier fame. He's also a conservative, by the way, who set out to evangelize hippies in the late 60s, is currently in theaters and has made $40 million worldwide off of a $15 million budget. So they're already in the green. They're doing well. Not bad, not bad. Nice, Kelsey. Yeah. So, I mean, I like that Rainn Wilson is looking out for people, even if he's not part of that group, right? And for the longest time, and even today, I mean, think about the fundamentalist right, the evangelical Christians, and the harm that they've caused to this country and to our freedom. So I can understand how that bleeds into art, how that bleeds into mass media. But I think that it is unfair to paint a picture of all religious people, all Christians, based on what the evangelical right is up to. Fundamentalists aren't representative of all religious people. And so it's important to keep that in mind. Some of the best people in my life happen to be devout Christians. My mom received a kidney donation from someone who's a devout Christian, and I'll never forget it. I feel indebted to him for the rest of my life, and he did it out of pure kindness. There was no reason for him to do it. He got nothing out of it. In fact, he lost a kidney in doing that. But he saw it as his duty to help save a life if he had the ability to do that. And so I try to think about people like that whenever the fundamentalists start painting a picture in my mind of religious folks. Yeah, absolutely. And maybe there could be a little bit of an art imitating life thing that could happen where people could see, hey, there's sort of a media role model of somebody who's Christian, but they have, they're a little bit more, they're not evangelical. They're not evangelical Trump voters or whatever, who are kind of the stereotype, It might be, to have some media representation for people who are Christian, or people who are Catholic or whatever, who are, I don't know, economically minded the way that, maybe we are, or politically minded the way we are. Then more people would do that, So Rainn might have a point here. Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships.
You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.